Hi people, how you going? My name is Glenn Warren, and if you haven't met me before, maybe because I'm one of 7 billion people on this planet and you're not likely to actually meet me in person, okay? But today, I would like to talk about Sussan Ley, the totally innocent Minister for Health who has been accused of these outrageous things. And these accusations just do not stand up to water when we look at the past of politicians. I mean, we have outstanding politicians like in Australia, Tony Abbott. Now, he is just totally an honest person. If you go back over his records that in Parliament and also things that he said when he was Prime Minister, he's just a totally honest person, and all his stuff is just totally taken out of context. What he actually means is not what has been reported and what people believe. Now, granted, he's a bit of a slow bastard, but he has to take time in talking about what he has to talk about and things he has to say. So, even though he likes onions, who doesn't? Everyone likes onions, just pick up a raw onion, eat it. Beautiful. Anyway, so he is just one of Australia's most outstanding and just totally honest politicians that I've ever actually seen. I mean, quite honestly, who these days doesn't go on a holiday, go up down the road and, I don't know, come back with a penthouse, come back with a supermarket that you've just brought all on a whim. Like, I went to Hong Kong. I go to Hong Kong every year. That's a family thing, And every time I go, just walking around, see a house or something, I'd just buy it there and then. Why not? It's expensive, so I just rent it out later. So that's just one example of how almost everyone goes out and just spontaneously buys something very expensive. It could happen to anyone, And just because she was a government minister and she was on a government trip, it doesn't make any difference, And lots of businessmen do it as well, They go on a trip for the company, and I don't know, they might go over to Perth or go over to the United States, and they just see a property they like and they just buy it there and then. You don't need to research anything. It's a house. You buy it and you can sell it. Okay? So I think people were actually just overreacting in this. It's just a common thing that the average person does, and she didn't lie about it. It was just something everyone does. So I wish you'd just get over it. And also, her track record just shows that she's an upstanding member of society. She does things for the public interest, within the public interest, and she has no inclination to defraud the federal government of anything. And she has never once lied to the public about what she has done. And she didn't cover this up. Anyone could have found this anytime they liked, So, as an outstanding minister of the federal government, this outstanding federal government minister of an outstanding government, it's just implausible that she did this because she's greedy and selfish. That I just can't accept that explanation. If you can tell me why, please do, but I probably won't believe you anyway, because you're lying. She tells the truth, so you're never going to convince me. So I would just like to tell people just to let it go. She done nothing wrong. Okay? She is an outstanding minister. She does everything for the public interest. She does not lie, like all Liberal politicians. they have this trait, and she will serve the Australian government and the people with full benefits to our society, and there's nothing more I can add. So please leave her alone, because she's very innocent and she will cry. Please.